We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people, or are you doing this to make money, or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
We are pleading. This is a child life gone too soon.
Right now at noon, a family's plea for justice in the shooting death of their 8-year-old loved one. What Atlanta leaders are saying after a violent July 4th weekend. Armed protests at one of the Metro's most recognizable and controversial parks, the message demonstrators have for authorities. And with coronavirus cases still rising around the country and more people enjoying the outdoors, we verify, should you wear a mask while exercising?
11Alive News at noon starts now.
And we begin this noon with the investigation into who shot and killed an 8-year-old girl. Her death, part of a violent holiday weekend in Atlanta where 28 people were shot in less than 24 hours. 4 died, including 8-year-old Sequoia Turner. Nick Sturdivant has more on the investigation and a plea for peace from the mayor and interim police chief.
There is now a $10,000 reward on the table for any information in the shooting death of Sequoia Turner. In a news conference yesterday, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said it simply, this has to stop. Beside Mayor Bottoms at the news conference was Sequoia's family. Police say Sequoia was in the car with her mom when a group of armed men shot at them as they were trying to pull into a package store on Pryor Road. Sequoia was rushed to Atlanta Medical Center before she died. It all happened right before 10 o'clock Saturday night, not too far from where Rayshard Brooks was shot and killed last month. Police say about an hour before she was killed, gunmen had set up a barricade on University and Pryor Road. Sequoia's parents voicing their pain and frustration.
My baby didn't mean no harm. Somebody knows something.
You killed an 8-year-old child.
Nobody.
She ain't did nothing to now one of y'all. She just wanted to get home to see her cousin. That's all she wanted to do.
Now, people who live in that area say it has been under siege. We are told there has been a group guarding the Wendy's, putting up roadblocks on University Avenue, refusing to let people through, even getting violent at times. Councilwoman Joyce Shepard says recent conversations led to the removal of the barricades for a time. But over the last week, communication broke down. Mayor Bottoms said she got word Saturday that barriers were put back up. Soon after, 8-year-old Sequoia Turner was shot and killed.
I think that last night's blockade took everyone by surprise. You know, I was in the car with my 6-year-old son on that same route, and I just decided to turn around, you know, and it could have been my child.
And Interim Police Chief Rodney Bryant says that investigators are right now gathering video and that they have a vague description of the suspects.
Sequoia's family, the mayor, even the governor are making a desperate plea for help to find her killers. Everyone begging them and anyone who knows them to do the right thing.
I ask you to please just turn yourself in. Please, turn yourself in. This is your friend, your neighbor, your cousin. Please, please.
You shot and killed a baby. And it wasn't one shooter, there were at least 2 shooters.
The governor tweeting out yesterday saying, quote, our hearts absolutely break for this precious life senselessly taken. Marty, the girls, and I are praying for the Lord's comfort over Sequoia's family and loved ones in the face of this tragedy. Please contact Atlanta Police immediately if you can help their investigation, end quote. And we have an update on another fatal shooting, this one happening just after midnight in northwest Atlanta. It was our breaking news this morning. A man found shot to death along Abner Terrace just after midnight, again, northwest Atlanta. Now, we're now learning about a second man also shot and found nearby. He was rushed to the hospital and is in stable condition. Also overnight, a fatal stabbing in northeast Atlanta. Police say the victim knocked on an apartment for help in the 700 block of Piedmont Avenue around 4:30 this morning. He later died. Right now, police are not sure where the person was stabbed. Stay with 11 Alive on air and online for the latest. The city of Atlanta now considering adopting all of the much talked about 8 can't wait principles of police reform. They are 8 policies offered up by an activist group that could help reduce police violence. Atlanta already bans chokeholds and has a use of force continuum. The other 6 policies that Atlanta has not yet implemented, according to this group, range from a ban on shooting at moving vehicles to a warning before firing. The campaign, launching 5 years ago, is backed by former President Barack Obama and many protesters calling for an end to police brutality and systemic racism. The Atlanta City Council will discuss it this afternoon during a remote meeting.
Do solemnly swear to protect the black nation. To protect the black nation.
Hundreds of protesters heavily armed and dressed in black marching to Stone Mountain Park, the site of the KKK rebirth back in the early 1900s. Demonstrators say they are responding to the threats made to black lives over the July 4th weekend and demanding the carving of Confederate figures be removed from the mountain. This protest happening on Saturday while many celebrated Independence Day. The group marching from the city of Stone Mountain to the park, which used to be a popular gathering spot for the KKK. The police told us the group was peaceful and did not cause any issues.
We respect people's First Amendment right to exercise those rights. We understand the sensitivities of the issue here at the park and the dark paths, so we respect that and allow them to come in. And as long as it's peaceful, which it has been, then that's fine.
We're also told no arrests were made during the protest. Demonstrators damaged Georgia's Department of Public Safety headquarters building over the weekend. Georgia State Patrol telling us dozens marched to the building on United Avenue in southeast Atlanta early Sunday morning, dressed in dark clothing, some in masks, many bringing rocks, fireworks, and spray paint. They vandalized the building, spray painted it, and a DPS car outside, then started a small fire in one of the offices. People working inside were able to put it out safely. And dozens of street racers blocking off traffic doing donuts in the middle of Peachtree Street. This is near Deering Road and Spring Street on Saturday night into Sunday morning. You can see some of them shooting off fireworks. Witnesses say they were out there for close to an hour.
12:07 is the time. Take a look outside. Live look up in the Rome area. You see the winds are blowing and clouds are overhead. No rain here yet, but we do have some scattered showers around, and we'll have a better chance for those showers, especially in the Rome area later on this afternoon. You can see how it's light for the most part. Got a couple moderate pockets in here. Haven't seen any lightning strikes as of yet. You can see in southern Hall County right now, have a nice little moderate pocket there. Again, light over toward Roswell and northern parts of Fulton County. Down to the south as well, we have some light showers continuing as well in Carroll County, into Coweta County as well, into Fayette County, light showers. More of this will pop up as we head through the afternoon. In fact, where we have some of those thunderstorms popping up, there could be some brief heavy downpours, maybe some gusty winds associated with it. 84 degrees. Our forecast high temperature for today will drop back down to 78 with those scattered showers continuing tonight and through the overnight going into tomorrow. Even a better chance for rain for you Tuesday, more rain Wednesday. Could it be for the rest of the week? I'll let you know in the full forecast coming up. Sheba?
I hope not. You got to trim up that Wednesday forecast, Chesley. That's baby girl's 16th birthday. Coronavirus testing is ramping back up now that the holiday weekend is over. Several community groups partnering with the State Department of Public Health and offering a free testing site in Southwest Atlanta today. And this one you can walk on up. Christy Diaz has the details.
If you had a hard time finding a COVID test over the weekend, well, it's because there weren't many available. But that changes today.
A free COVID-19 testing site is up and running in Southwest Atlanta in the parking lot of the Lakewood Christian Manor Senior Living Community. You can walk or drive up anytime from 9 to 4, and you don't need symptoms or a doctor's note to get tested. You'll get the results in 48 hours. Over the weekend, testing sites like this one were closed for the 4th of July holiday. Less than 20 Department of Public Health locations were open, and 0 were available in DeKalb, the county with the 3rd highest numbers in the state. Likely because of the lack of testing available, the numbers for Sunday weren't as high as we've seen the past week. DPH reporting a slight dip at close to 2,200 new cases. That's about 600 less than we saw Saturday, where the numbers soared to more than 2,800. Still, infections are on the rise in at least 40 of the 50 states, with a record high number in at least 16 of them. Here in Georgia, the average number of cases over the past 2 weeks is around 2,200. That's the highest average since early April. And we're seeing more than 1,800 people hospitalized. Those represent the most serious cases in the state. And health experts worry large 4th of July gatherings could push that number even higher.
If you missed the testing site today, there will be another one at the end of July on the 29th at the YMCA on Campbellton Road. But remember, you can always check the DPH website to find a full list of all the testing sites statewide.
Christy, thank you. Should you wear a mask while exercising outdoors? That is a question that keeps popping up time and time again. Our Verify team is digging into new guidance from the World Health Organization and has the answer.
COVID-19 policies and precautions are constantly changing, and that's why the Verify team is here. And we've been getting a lot of questions about these masks and whether you should be wearing them while you're exercising outside. So we're verifying, is there a hard and fast rule about wearing a mask while exercising outdoors? And remember, what we're saying is purely from a public health standpoint. So obviously, you still need to listen to state and local laws about what to do with these masks. Our Verify researchers looked at the guidance from the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and we spoke with Dr. Linda Nabha, an infectious disease specialist at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Let's start with the World Health Organization, which published this graphic in mid-June that says, quote, people should not wear masks when exercising, as masks may reduce the ability to breathe comfortably. The graphic goes on to say that a sweaty, wet mask can make it more difficult to breathe and encourage the growth of microorganisms. They say your best bet is to maintain a physical distance of at least 1 meter from others, which is over 3 feet.
I think it really depends on where you are.
Dr. Linda Nabha helped put this WHO guidance in perspective and says for her it's case by case. For example, somebody who's running in a rural area is going to be a lot different from somebody else who's walking in a busy, crowded destination spot in the city.
If you're briskly walking along the Potomac River, for example, in Washington, D.C., where plenty of people are out walking, that's a particular situation where I think a mask would certainly be warranted, especially if you're not doing heavy exercise.
Meanwhile, the CDC doesn't specifically address the issue, but has issued this guidance. People who are engaged in high-intensity activities like running may not be able to wear a cloth face covering if it causes difficulty breathing. If unable to wear a cloth face covering, consider conducting the activity in a location with greater ventilation and air exchange. For instance, outdoors versus indoors, and where it is possible to maintain physical distance from others. So we can verify there's just no hard and fast rule here for outdoor exercising. It's all case by case. With your Verify, this is Evan Kozloff.
And if you have something you want us to verify, take a look at your screen there. Send us an email. You can also send it on Facebook or Twitter. We are still in a pandemic, but more and more Americans are feeling more confident when it comes to the economy. Our Y Guy explains what's inspiring these positive vibes.
Disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97. Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day.
Well, even before last week's positive jobs report, consumers were expressing confidence in the economy. The Consumer Confidence Index increasing for the second month in a row, despite the growing number of COVID-19 cases across the country. But why? Here's our Why Guy.
Across the country, it's easy to find business owners who are discouraged.
We're shut down. We don't have a kitchen. We don't serve food.
The nation continues to struggle with a pandemic that won't let go. And yet there is confidence. The country's Consumer Confidence Index not only increased in June, it jumped more than economic experts predicted. Let's look at why. The monthly index is based on a survey of 5,000 households. Homeowners are quizzed about their view of the economy's health and where they see it 6 months in the future.
Economic momentum is driven by how people are feeling.
While the confidence index is still well below what it was before the pandemic, June's number is significantly higher than it was in May. The survey ended June 18th as Georgia and other states were experiencing a sharp rise in new COVID-19 cases. Emory economics professor Tom Smith says consumers are likely clinging to the bright spots.
The Nasdaq soaring 30%.
The stock market has reacted positively to the most recent upbeat jobs report. Amazon and Netflix are among the companies that have experienced record highs on the market.
I think people are looking for anything that can give them some hope.
Smith says the rise in the Consumer Confidence Index could have long-term impacts.
If people see these numbers and say, my fellow consumer has confidence, and so I'm going to have the same kind of confidence, that's the kind of economic traction that we need.
Despite the show of confidence, economic experts say it's too early to say consumers are ready to start spending like they were before the pandemic.
And if you have a question for Jerry Carnes, our Why Guy, send it to us on Facebook, Twitter, or email. As the summer travel season heats up, gas prices are slowly beginning to rise. According to AAA, Georgia drivers are now paying an average of $2 per gallon at the pump. This is regular. That's only 2 cents more than a week ago, 23 cents more than last month, but still 59 cents less than this time last year. Officials say demand for gas is going up, but there's still room for concern with the recent uptick in COVID-19 cases.
The rain is coming down in some spots. Take a live look here at Circle 75. This is the Cloverleaf where 285 meets 75, and yeah, you can see the drops on our windshield, I was about to say windshield, on our lens. And also you can see some of those, it looks like snow almost on our camera there. Not snow, not snow. We're talking about liquid, folks, coming down out of the sky here in Cobb County. Temperature's right at 81 degrees, see, not snow. Dew point is 69, got an northeast breeze now at about 11 miles per hour. We've been watching the rain coming in from the south. Tracking an area of low pressure that's off to the south and west of us, upper level low, will continue to slide eastward, and so we're going to get these rounds of rain coming in. With the daytime heating during the afternoon is where we could see some isolated thunderstorms break out. I think that will happen after about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, for the most part, the rain has been light. You can see it over toward Athens, up toward this is Hall County here, Gainesville. Between Gainesville and Beaufort, you got a little moderate pocket right in there. And then over here, just south of Roswell as well, into Cobb County, you got a little bit of moderate rain coming down, little small pockets of it, as you can see, even in Carroll County, southern parts of Carroll County as well, a little pocket there. Everywhere else, again, on the light side. It will pick up, though. Yeah, the kids can't go outside this afternoon. Well, they can, but they'll be playing in the rain, and then bring them in. You got to dry them off and all that. Yeah, I know. You got to think of something good for them to do inside. Temperatures in the 80s for the most part. Over here to the east, we got temperatures in the 70s, 74 in Gainesville, 79 right now in Athens, 77 in Covington, 81 in the city of Atlanta. We'll get up to 84 for an afternoon high today. We'll give it a 5 out of a possible 11. Good 60% chance for those showers and thunderstorms. Throughout the southeast, as you can see, It's almost like a mess, right? Really. That's what we're dealing with here, and will be over the next couple of days. In fact, I think tomorrow will be even soggier. Now, this afternoon, we're not anticipating much in the way of any severe weather. You can see throughout the southeast that light green shade just means a general threat for thunderstorms. That's a 0 out of a possible 5, and so that's what we'll be looking at. As you take a look at the potential for tropical weather, an area of low pressure has pushed inland over the panhandle of Florida, but will move eastward as well. And once it gets out over the eastern seaboard here, there's a 40% chance that it could become something tropical over the next couple of days, though not looking at much of anything tropical as it has pushed further inland. So we'll watch that. Now, as I put this in motion, our forecast track model, you will notice this counterclockwise flow that spins around an area of low pressure that's going to continue to slide our direction. Notice the heavy bouts of rain that continue to push off to the north, so we'll have some rounds of it here and there. Could be some flooding in the area as well, so we'll be on the lookout for that. As we head into Tuesday morning, we're looking at some scattered showers in the morning. By the afternoon, some of those thunderstorms begin to break out again. Where we have those thunderstorms, we're looking at some brief heavy rain and also some gusty winds associated with a few of those. And look, they linger once again into the overnight going into Wednesday. Wednesday will catch a brief break as the area of low pressure moves a little bit further off to the east. But during the afternoon, there'll be enough moisture around that we could see some more scattered thunderstorms. We'll give it a 50% chance on Wednesday. That chance goes down a little bit as we head into Thursday and Friday. And as the chance for the rain goes down, the temperatures start to go back up. Near 90 both Thursday and Friday, and staying in the 90s as we head into the weekend. Sheba?
All right, Chesley. Summer brain drain, even more of a concern for parents this year. We have some advice to help your kiddies stay on track as they get ready for back to school.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers.
This summer of coronavirus has parents doubly concerned that their school-age children may be missing out on more than just learning. Here's Chris Clackham.
In a typical summer, parents worry their child will suffer a loss of learning, otherwise known as the summer slide.
Exercising?
But this summer, even more so.
It's not just been learning loss, it's been learning that never happened.
Who ever would have known that we would be experiencing this kind of trauma?
The extraordinary circumstances have educators and child development experts offering parents advice beyond just educating their children.
This is a really crucial time for their social and emotional development.
For example, getting your child to think beyond today.
We try to keep kids focused on the future orientation. We want them to think about what would you like to do with your friends as soon as we don't have to stay home.
Or convincing parents who've been forced into homeschooling to cut themselves some slack.
And right now, we're really telling parents, please don't try to do this alone.
Put salt and pepper on the chicken mix.
They're emphasizing that as close as a few weeks from now, the summer slide will stall because schools will reopen.
Right around the corner. The Kentucky Derby may be delayed, but racetrack fashion is already moving forward. A sneak peek at some of the designer looks you might see at the next Run for the Roses.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97. Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related.
Many Kentucky boutiques took a big hit when the coronavirus temporarily shuttered their stores this spring. Closures that were quickly followed by the postponement of one of the biggest yearly moneymakers, the Kentucky Derby. But now that the race is allowing fans this fall, designers are creating a whole new kind of racetrack fashion. Connie Leonard has the story.
And we don't leave the men out. We have this Derby fabric.
What a difference just a few words at Churchill Downs can make.
Happy to announce that we are going to conduct Derby Week with fans.
Like winning a race, or hopefully more like a jackpot at the track, head candy milliner and New Albany House of K owner Brittany Knable says she was pleasantly surprised to hear the news.
This one here matches this perfectly too.
All the masks she's been making since March will now be a hot seller.
I've definitely turned my store into a mask making store, you know, from dress seller to hat designer to mask maker now. So we have hundreds of different materials. You can come in and pick them out. And I'm really excited about it.
Lulu Bell's boutique owner Natalie Gerlach hasn't had this feeling since the coronavirus hit.
It's been a struggle, I think, for everybody. It's been really hard just being shut down for all those months.
Now her staff is getting all the fancy fascinators, dresses, and shoes ready, and more casual looks too for home parties as her big season is back.
The fact that Derby's still going to go on and people have an excuse to go and get dressed up finally and buy something, I think it's going to be a huge boost.
Derby is our biggest season by far all year. It beats Christmas and fall combined.
Derby merchandise is out at D's, where folks may look for a custom design for their hats and fascinators, or maybe they want to buy the materials to make it themselves. They also have masks and can make them for your outfit. They were so hopeful Derby would have fans, they never took down the display.
We closed for about 9 weeks, and so before that we were all geared up ready to go for Derby. And so when we closed, we decided to leave the entire left section of the store up and ready to go.
They sure are pretty, huh? Thank you for watching 11Alive News at noon. I'm Sheba Russell. Stay safe.
Frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97. Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during primetime. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions.